The universal life force or Qi comes in combinations of the 12 earthly branches or animal signs, metaphorically represented by rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. In Cantonese, the 12 earthly branches are called 子丑寅卯辰巳午未申酉戌亥 as the 12 earthly branches or 12地支 in Mandarin. Once your birth chart is cast, the 4 pillars are exempt for several important features. Some of the questions an astrologer will ask are as follows. Are the pillar elements and signs within your chart harmonious with one another? Is there a certain element in the pillar that is supported or destroyed by any of the other elements? Are any of the 5 elements too heavy or too light in your chart? Is there an element that is absent? The first and most important aspect of any birth chart is the balance of the elements contained within each pillar. The Chinese use various cures for elemental imbalances. If an element is light or weakened in the birth chart, that element becomes lucky when supplemented. If an element is heavy or overpowering the others in a birth chart, that element becomes unlucky and should be minimized. This is an important aspect of this art which, with practice, will become a revealing window into your destiny. The various remedies for each elemental imbalance will be addressed further in future lessons. As mentioned previously, there are 4 pillars in the BaZi chart. Each pillar has an animal sign branch at the bottom and one of the 5 element stems in either yin or yang expression on the top. The first pillar is calculated on the year of birth, so it is called the year pillar. The second pillar is calculated on the month of birth, so it is called the month pillar. The third pillar is calculated on the day of birth, so it is called the day pillar or day master. The fourth pillar is calculated on the hour of birth, so it is called the hour pillar. It is important to adjust the time of birth to true local time. For example, if daylight saving time was in effect, this must be taken into account. The year pillar is calculated using the Chinese solar year calendar rather than the Chinese lunar calendar, which begins anywhere from mid-January to mid-February on a different date each year, which is based on the return of the Sun and the subsequent cycles of the Sun's orbit. The Chinese solar year begins on February 4th or 5th, so if you were born in January in 1959, you would do your year pillar calculation based on 1958 instead, an Earth dot year. The 4 pillars can show family background, relationship with parents, grandparents, children, marriage and romances, and relationships with bosses, peers, partners, and subordinates. In each pillar, life qi or life force combines, clashes, strengthens, weakens, exceeds, and controls in a complex tangle of energies. The most important pillar is the day pillar or day master, or in Chinese called Mingzhu or Rizhu. The top element stem represents you, your spirit, and your qi or life force. The bottom animal sign branch is your marriage partnership branch. It will tell you the quality of your intimate relationships. The month pillar, also called the parents pillar, reveals your early childhood and your relationship with your parents and children. The hour pillar, also called the children pillar, reveals your career, your relationships with your children, and your old age. The year pillar reveals your karma, your family background, your ancestors, your grandparents, and the society in which you live. It also reveals your level of career achievement. After evaluating the element harmonies and clashes in the pillars, the next important step is to look at the compatibility between the branches or animal signs in the chart. Are they compatible in opposition, conflicted, or enhanced? Do the animal signs form any particular pattern? And in future lessons, we will learn more on the various patterns that may exist in a birth chart. Thank you very much for watching.